Hey there, everyone. It's Denise Salcedo. Welcome back to the Up Next Fighting YouTube channel. With me right now is Jose Diaz. Jose, welcome, man. Dude, you have a big night coming up on October 21st, UNF 13. You are going for the vacant 145-pound championship. Man, tell us how you feel about it.
Feel good. Feel good. Feel ready. Ready to hurt somebody. You know what I mean? That's the name of the game. We're in the hurt business, so I'm clocking into work.
Yeah. So, tell us about your preparation, because I know your opponent. I know he's been regarded as somebody that is very, very, very talented. So, for you, what are your thoughts on your opponent, and also how do you feel heading into this fight?
Jean-Paul? Jean-Paul, he's a really good black belt. You know what I mean? He's a good black belt. He's a good, tough kid, good scrapper, got good striking. I think it's a little bit more of a fight than I had with Dion, because I got a little bit different stuff to worry about. You know, Dion's a bigger guy. He's going to hit a little harder and stuff. He likes to strike, but, I'm going to turn them both into panic wrestlers. I'm going to hit him. I'm going to hit him, and he's going to shoot, and I'm going to defend it, and I'm going to beat him up. I appreciate him taking a fight and stuff, but this is predetermined already, man. I'm ready to get in there. Peace of my mind.
What kind of fighter are you when you step into that cage?
Killer be killed. I'm there to hurt people, or you got to put me away to get rid of me. You know what I mean? And not a lot of people have. Not a lot of people. So, it's gonna have his work cut out for him. So that's the kind of fighter I am. Put my heart out there. You know what I mean? I like to be entertaining too. People like a war. People like to see bloodshed. People like to see striking. Even a beautiful submission. I'm a black belt too. Jean-Paul's a black belt. We could do the jiu-jitsu thing. It don't matter to me. You know what I mean? So wherever he wants to go, we could take it anywhere. I've been doing this for a long time, and this is what I do. Like I said, I'm just clocking into work.
How long have you been doing this for?
I turned pro like 10 years ago. Yeah, so I've been doing this thing for a minute. I took some time off, but like I said, I've been everywhere. I fought over the world. Fought in jungle fight. I fought in Brazil. Fought in Russia. Fought everywhere. So I'm more than prepared for this, and this is my hometown. This is where I live. Ain't nobody going to put this belt on unless it's going to be me. Yeah. I'm the best welterweight around here.
So let me ask you, 10 years pro, you've fought all over the world. For you, when you look back at your career, what are some of the moments, what are some of the accomplishments that you've had, or fights that you've had that you're like, man, I really can't believe, that was the moment, it was some of your proudest work?
I mean, every fight's my proudest work. Honestly, you know what I mean? Because every time you give a piece of yourself to get in there. So all of them are good, you know what I mean? I mean, fighting for titles in Brazil, fighting in Russia, on a pier in Russia, that was pretty cool. Fought for Combate last year, that was good, got a good promotion. And now, cherry on top, I'm going up next, so I'm gonna get this strap, put it down for the city. And for all my people out there, we're gonna come deep, you know what I mean? And put on a good show. I got a good opponent, like I said. It's a tough fight. I'm not overlooking him at all. He's a tough kid. But I'm just going to go somewhere dark where I don't think he wants to go. And so that's what's going to happen.
So you mentioned, having to fight on a pier in Russia. That's pretty crazy. What's been the most interesting country to fight in? How different is it fighting in Russia and Brazil or in all these other places in comparison to the United States?
Big difference is people don't speak English. You know what I mean? That's a big difference. So it's you got to get around. I've been to Brazil 7 times, fought in Brazil 7 times. So I'm kind of a local guy over there. The food's amazing. The Brazilian barbecue's top notch. It's cheap food. Russia was weird. I was in Sochi. I don't know if you know what that says. It's like a Black Sea. Okay. I went over there right by the Winter Olympics, in 2017, I think it was. And I would have met Putin, but I didn't get to. Oh, man. Yeah, that would have been cool, Oh,
snap. Are they going to set that up or what?
No, I don't know if they do it anymore, but it was at the time, so. But it was cool. Those are good opportunities, you know what I mean? It just makes you realize how small you are when you get to travel. And, being able to fight and get to do stuff like that, that's one of the perks of the job, so. Yeah, I think most interesting was probably Russia, because I stood out like a sore thumb. I was only Mexican with blonde hair over there, had a mohawk, so they were tripping out on us, yeah. But it was really fun. It was really nice. It's a beautiful country.
So for you, what would you say is the last thing, or one of the things that you still want to accomplish on your bucket list? What's still on that bucket list?
Oh, of course, make to the big show. You know what I mean? I got a lot of miles in me, man. I'm not worn down. I've never been beat up. Like I said, I've had some tough fights, but I'm not getting finished. Nobody's hurting me. I'm walking through everything, and I could fight with the best in the world. And I've been around there. I've been around them for many years, and I think my time's coming. So I just gotta be on my A game. You know what I mean? With this kid, get past this guy first. This is the most important thing. This guy's test. You know what I mean? This is gonna be a tough test. So get to him first, and then we'll see what happens. But I got high hopes. I got big plans. So we'll see where it goes.
All right, Jose. Well, thank you so much for chatting with me here today. Thank you to everybody watching, and we'll catch you guys on the next episode. Thanks.